Welcome back, three cushion fans, to the Park Regency Hotel in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. We're going to bring you the second semi-final of the World Championship. We've just had the very exciting meeting between Marco Zanetti and Murat Nacioglu. Now we're going to watch Martin Horn and Dick Jaspers, the German, winning the leg. And my companion is Torbjörn Blomdahl. Torbjörn, tell us a little bit about those 5 minutes of warm-up. Is there anything you always have to do in those 5 minutes?
I don't think so. Just warm up your arm and...
Finding your stroke?
Yeah.
Getting to know the table a bit?
Yeah, the table has been now in the same condition for about 5-6 days. You know, the first 3-4 days. It changes a little, but since then it's been the same, so...
Mostly it's about finding your stroke. Are there specific positions you always play during warm-up, or do you vary?
It depends on table. I just check some lines, maybe just take a look at some shot I missed in the previous match. Just check if there's something I can do about it.
Very nice start from Martin Horn. He had a good break-off shot with position and an easy second.
Yeah, you don't think he's going to run another 20
oh
here off the
my
break?
Goodness. We, of course, have seen Martin Horn in the very, very best he's ever been yesterday, winning his quarter-final match against Tayfun Tazdemir. He wins the leg, he runs 20, he makes 50 in 12 innings. It was just awesome. Absolutely brilliant.
I talked to him yesterday night, and actually I asked him what's his shortest game to 50, and it was 14 innings, so it was his personal record as well. Exactly when he needed it.
And it's a world record.
Tayfun was in great shape. Okay, it's a world record, but the best game ever played to 50 points is twice as good, so it's a world record for World Championships.
Yes, I should explain that we have different categories. In the general category, the best match to 50 ever was, of course, by Eddy Merckx, 50-6. But there is a category for records made in a World Championship. So the high run in a World Championship is by Martin Horn, 20. He made it yesterday. And the best match to 50 points is by Martin Horn, 50-12.
He actually misses a shot. But he had been thinking about that, so this is difficult for Dick Jaspers.
The world number one, not at his absolute shining best so far. He hasn't looked as invincible as he sometimes does, but he is in the final four, and he was in the final of the World Cup last week, so nobody can say that Jaspers has performed poorly.
4 cushion attempt here. White ball out there in the middle of nowhere. Good attempt. Dick Jaspers absolutely refuses to take a timeout in the first 5, 6, 7 innings. Doesn't matter if he needs it or not, he just doesn't do it. And that was, of course, not the situation where you want to take a timeout, because that shot is always going to be difficult. So
I have once seen you take a timeout in the first inning.
yeah, I do it when I just want to think a little bit. When I'm not ready to shoot, I take the timeout, so I don't care. We have lots of timeouts.
Very nice bank shot by Martin Horn. That will give him confidence.
One of the best bank shooters.
Perfect.
He almost missed it, by the way. There was a hole there.
Well, that would have been horrible,
Of course,
if he had missed it through that hole.
With a good speed, this has 2 chances. He only needs 1 chance. Perfect. Looking good here in the beginning, the German. You had a brief interview with him. I didn't really listen, but he talked to me yesterday about some flow. Everything just opened up and everything looked easy, and yeah, flow. If you can get into the same rhythm here. That was not a good attempt.
He said more or less the same thing to me about that flow, about playing as if it's practice, just not playing the occasion but playing the game, and that's usually very good advice.
Always very methodical, Martin, in his practice. Takes care of everything and tries to dominate all the parts of the game.
There's the first short, long, short by JASPERS, and it certainly will not be the last. And as usual, he makes the point. Nobody better at that line than the Dutchman. And we are not surprised to hear that this German player is methodical and thorough, because, you know, he's German. I think the word is Gründlichkeit. Is that the right word?
I don't know. I'm not German, and I'm not methodical. I just play billiards when I practice. Of course, I look at certain things, but Martin looks at everything. Every shot that he doesn't play well, he spends time on it, and he wants to dominate every shot.
Long, long, short. Gave it a little bit too much. And passes. He has some defense.
Martin will play cushion first on the red here. He's not even going to use a timeout here. Immediately makes up his mind. I like that about his game. He's very sure about what to play. Doesn't get into time trouble when it's not necessary.
Sort of a reverse ticky this. Long rail first, into the red.
Too thin, and this is dangerous. This will open up things for the Dutchman. The not so flying Dutchman in this tournament. He had some great matches in the World Cup. During the World Championship, he has not been as dominant as he usually is.
Very difficult match against Bury yesterday for both players. Not many positions, lots of defense, awkwardness, nasty places for the balls to hide.
Hide is a good word, yeah, they were really hiding.
And then in the end, JASPERS made 50 in 30 innings. So what's so horrible about 1.666?
Always difficult to play Bury. He most of the time takes care that you don't get any easy starting positions. Very thin here. Still possible to get it on 3. Perfect shot. Dick doesn't need very good positions to keep on scoring. He is extremely precise.
And he knew he couldn't miss that one long, so he could just go for a thin hit. Lots of English. No way to miss it long.
For cushion here, question is, can he give maximum English? That would make it easier.
Can he escape the hole? He does, makes the point. And he gets into some sort of a rhythm now.
Yeah, he's looking strong. Not looking. Yesterday, I think you saw it too, and I think everybody could see that he was kind of rushing, and his moving
jumpy
patterns were, like you say, jumpy. Today he looks more settled and more controlled. He ultimately found his rhythm yesterday, but in the beginning of the match he was edgy. Red ball.
There's the kiss. He
Yeah.
knew it.
We discussed that privately here, you and I, before the match. Dick is the best player in the world, clearly, but he has some, let's not say weaknesses, but there are some parts of the game where he's not the best in the world. Like we mentioned, kiss control, bank shots. I know he doesn't like to think too much about the kisses, so sometimes he gets a kiss like that. That was a situation where many top players would have chosen to play 3 cushions directly and not risk that kiss.
And some kisses, they happen to you many times before you are truly aware of them. You have to make that mistake a couple of times, and then there comes a point when you recognize the situation and you say, I'm not gonna do that again. I have done that often enough. That will kiss. This is long.
Too thin. Not a surprise. With the extension on the cue, you tend to have a little bit more deflection, and that would make the hit on this ball always a little bit thinner than you're aiming.
Misses it on the professional side. Most amateurs would have been short. It was long. And this is also about kiss control.
I think he's safe here. This can't kiss even if you want to. This will be so far away, it will be on the other side of the table when it passes, so that was safe. What's happening here in the corner? Opens up for a 7 cushion, maximum length.
We'll be happy with that result.
Or maybe even a 3 cushion. Can he go right side of white? I think he can't. No, he's looking. Oops. Trying to hurry up again. This is the moment where he should take a timeout. Don't rush it like he did yesterday. No, he's going to rush. Maybe 3 cushions directly, or 5 even.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, good shot. Doesn't get a good contact with the red. The worst he could get. Almost. That is a little bit bad luck, of course, but did put the white in a kind of dead position, so you needed more than a little luck to get an easy position.
Maybe he can play long.
Yeah, this is
possibly short as the 4th rail.
This is where he's so strong. Most players are struggling to know where to play this ball, and he knows. He just knows, and then he also gets it there.
That was a very good shot.
And not only that, I think he has a 100% shot here.
Round the table.
He manages to put his head above the cue, straight, so this should be no problem.
With the right speed.
Carry the white into a good position.
Yep.
A little extra kiss on the red. That is, of course, perfect. You don't know that you're going to hit that red twice, but you almost always do. And this is almost the best that could happen, I think.
Let's see what the white ball does.
He wants to get it to the long cushion.
And didn't.
He's not happy, but it can still be good.
No. It's not, that's not what he wanted at all.
But it's still not impossible. But he will probably need a massé shot here off the red. But it was risky to try to get the white into the long cushion. Very risky. Had to flirt with the other kiss. Or the kiss. Draw shot now with the reverse. Short, long, short. Sang Lee style shot. Doesn't need a lot of reverse, just a little.
Oh, JASPERS. That was close.
Safety shot, of course.
Sang Lee was so good at those.
crazy. I think he was the first player I saw play even attempting these shots. And he didn't only attempt, he made them too. In much worse position than this one was.
Up and down for Martin Horn.
Too much ball. As long as he doesn't get the kiss, he might get away with it.
And that white will create a problem for Dick.
Yeah.
Because he has next to nothing, almost nothing here for him to play.
He will go for a 4 or 6 cushion shot off the white. Little bit draw shot. Not drawing off the white, but drawing out of the short cushion.
He is the kind of player who sometimes makes these.
Little bit heavy hit.
Goodness.
Still close.
No,
but
he
no
misses
cigar.
it, but what an attempt.
He's a brave player. He doesn't hesitate there. He goes for his points. I think he's pretty good at maths. He knows his chances, you know, percentage-wise. So he will never back down and play some kind of a cowardly safety shot or something.
But the same thing goes for his German opponent, also a courageous player.
But I think he's courageous of another reason. Dick just knows how his percentage are. But Martin just, you know, a little bit fatalistic. He just goes for it, you know. Doesn't want to spend much time. Okay, nothing else to do. Just go for it. He goes for some umbrella shots and some cushion first shots all the time. He wants to know that he has a good chance to score. Very slow 3 cushion here. Hits the red in the wrong place, but yellow is so good, so might not matter too much. Full ball on the yellow, so it doubles across. Now he has to play short, long, short here.
He's going to make this.
Big yellow ball, but has to be careful here in the corner. Don't push too much.
I never doubted that one.
I think he used a little bit extra speed there. A little bit. Maybe too much. Got the red into a good place. Unfortunately too thin on the yellow to have an easy way out here. This will be difficult.
But we have a tie, 10-10.
So it's a 40-point match.
Ooh, too much.
Yeah, too
Lots
much
of
follow through there.
Lots of hard work done, and it was more than he needed. So there you have it, 6 innings, 10-10. Jaspers at the table. He's the favorite. He has a very good head-to-head against Martin Horn. He's beaten him 6-7 times out of the last 8 encounters. He knows these things. So he's clearly the favorite.
You could actually see the white there.
But he couldn't reach the 4 rail. That was optimistic.
I think he mishit it.
I'll just play the 4 rail. Well, he was a long way off.
But didn't he mishit it? He was not so deep into the corner and had a kind of full contact, which made the ball spin on the short cushion. A little bit thinner, he won't do that. So slight mishit.
And a good chance for Martin Horn.
He has to make up his mind here. 3 or 5.
I'm guessing
Goes
3.
for 3 directly. Yeah, smart move. Very thin though. Cue action here from Martin. Not bad. Very heavy ball contact there. Bad sound.
And it's long. Those two things are related.
That's a shot that you would have expected him to make.
Now Dick is under the rail, and you said earlier, Torbjörn, that playing from under the rail is difficult for many players, not for Zanetti, not for Jaspers. Why is that?
I don't know. I always admired him for that.
They're just good at it.
I always complained to my father the first times I played with Dick, and said, why he plays so well, even when his cue ball is frozen and I don't. And yeah, my father said I should learn, but I could never really learn that. It's difficult, but so is this shot. What can he play here at all? Is he going to play? I have no idea. Cushion first. Nice little try there.
Would have been a clever solution, but it didn't work, and he's handed an opportunity to the German.
There is no good shot off the red, so he has to play yellow here. Yellow is nice. If he can control the cue ball, the red ball is in the perfect position for a double opportunity. You can score on 3 cushions or on 5.
Big hit, lots of English, quite a bit of speed, no problem.
Made that look so easy.
A little bit too much spin on that double the rail. Needed to cling the cue ball to it.
Might have misjudged the table condition there. I think he thought it was good like that when he saw first contact on the long cushion. Dick here with option, long, long, short.
That's what he's going to do. He didn't like the rounded table version. It looked a little bit kissy, and he had confidence in this one. That was a good shot.
Gets a wonderful award. Doesn't look like the shot, the typical shot where you think about making a run, but actually this could be the start of a run. Look at the red. It's almost automatically going to a nice spot.
And he really chose the 4 rail. He knew there was a hole behind the white ball. No ambiguity here. Plays 4 rails, makes the point.
Gets a little bit unlucky that the white is stuck on the cushion, but I think he will make this anyway. The red is pretty huge. Just needs to make sure he doesn't have a kiss. Quarter ball hit, a little draw.
There's the kiss.
JASPERS.
Was that too thin?
I don't know. He thought there was no kiss if he hit it thin.
I think it was too thin. You need to maybe
yes,
hit
it
the
should be gone
white.
the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're just speculating, of course. Nice chance for a 5 cushion here for Martin. The yellow is not a problem.
Length also not a problem. Very generous third ball, and he's played it well because he has a round the table shot as a reward.
Will he play this with a little curve or with a draw? No, it looks like the draw. Perfect. Now he needs the yellow to cooperate with the cue ball. It doesn't. It's gonna stay in the diagonal. Oh, probably looks like he's fine. Yes, just a little thin. Maybe some extra speed for position. Pushes it a little bit to make the yellow come back, and this is good. Now he goes above the yellow for perfect shape.
Almost perfect shape.
Still requires a thin hit. Special shot here. This is something that you very easily can practice at home. You just put the 2 balls in the corner and you try to direct your cue ball somewhere. It's a little bit awkward, but after some hours and years and months of practice, it gets easier.
A little run of 5 for the German. 17-12 lead now.
Playing pretty quick here. He
This
goes
is a
down early.
tricky short angle.
A little reverse.
So
Oh,
maybe
not
too
good.
much.
Not good.
What William would call negative English. Held the cue ball a little bit too much.
But he's not afraid. He's attacking. Try to play position there. Some extra speed to put the red down towards the corner. Of course, opening up stuff here for Dick Jaspers.
Looks like Jaspers is going to play a thin hit.
Never going to miss that one.
Oh, except this time.
What happened there?
Too deep in the corner.
Ball suddenly sliding there on the long cushion. Maybe a little bit too much speed.
Yes.
Or he just misjudged it. Surprising.
A little slower and he would have made it.
And he actually went down quickly. Look at the clock there. He was in the last seconds again. Maybe he's a little bit rushed. Much more rushed than Martin. Martin has so much time left here. He's ready in 20 seconds. Avoided the kiss there by 1 millimeter. Freezes the yellow. Dick is getting a little bit lucky here maybe. That could have been a much better position for Martin.
Now if Martin can win this, how many people would have predicted a Choklu Horn final of the World Championship? I think most votes would have gone to Zanetti Jaspers. But of course, it's way too early to talk about a winner. We only have a 7-point lead, but I have to say the German is looking slightly better so far in this match. He looks like he is the slightly better player.
It looks like he is the one used to playing World Championship semi-finals. Doesn't it?
Of course, Dick has 4 world titles already. Horn is working on his first.
This is not easy. He's getting close, but no point.
Very easy to miss those short I remember, he's no longer with us, but Kyung-Gul Kim used to be so good at those shots. The one that Horn just missed. Man, could he create those lines.
Yeah, he was good at most shots.
I know.
He was not very good at short angles. he used to make all the very good shots, very difficult shots, and
then miss
occasionally miss an easy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks like.
And he had one of the greatest smiles you've ever seen. What a teddy bear of a guy.
Such a nice guy. Good shot here from Jaspers, but he doesn't get lucky. Is it now the time to play just a time shot? Just shoot on the left side of red, go long, short, long, and hope that the white is in that corner when you come back.
He's not the type of guy who would choose that shot.
Oh, but why does he play this bank shot? It has almost no chance.
He'll go for precision and doesn't get it.
Almost no chance on that one. Everything will double kiss. Again, deciding not.
It's not in his nature to play that time shot.
Of course not. And it's also not the situation where you take a time out. This shot will always be very, very difficult. So you feel kind of powerless when you get those kind of positions where time doesn't help you. Good shot from Martin.
Excellent.
Impressive. And here he might get it. Ticky, no ticky here.
But he'll be happy with the point.
Of course. But so close to having a good position. Is he going long, short, long here?
Holding the cue ball a little bit, he can play to a fairly generous red. So I like this shot.
Nice.
That was not the easiest line, but the third ball was a melon.
Yeah, all about decision there. How much spin, or if at all. And then the rest is easy. So that was a decision shot, not a stroking shot or anything. Just take the good decision. This has to be slow, I think. I guess it will come up short if he uses speed. You need to make it come straight out of that short cushion. Very good.
He did well. I do think Martin Horn is the better player in this match so far. But then, of course, we know that Jaspers usually plays a stronger second half than first.
Yes, I feel like if one player is 20 points ahead, it's only Dick that can turn it around.
Yeah.
I don't see Martin winning, although he is a great fighter.
4, 3.
But until now it looks like it is the German who will be in front, and this is not a good position for Dick. And as it seems like he has decided not to take any timeouts, he will go for this ticky.
And with this distance to the rail, let's call it a tick. It's not a ticky, it's a tick.
He's breathing out here heavily.
Yes.
He doesn't like it, but he's good at those shots. He used to be less good at those, maybe like 20 years ago, but he has improved. And he is now almost as good as all the Koreans.
This
time
is
out
not
anyway.
easy. This is not easy. You have to slow up the cue ball. You have to find
But
just the right contact with the white.
Lots of margin. You can hit half ball, full ball, anything will make, if the speed is right, just shoot.
He missed the second ball entirely, so that was not a good shot. There you have it. The best player in the world can play a ticky and miss the first object ball entirely.
Yeah, he didn't even need a thin hit. Wow.
He needed a rather thick hit, I think.
And I
rather
think
full hit.
I also think it was a mistake to use that much English. It makes it so much harder to hit the ball correctly. Anyway, Chance
Five.
for the German to extend his lead.
Yes, 5 rails for horn.
What does the yellow do? He played it thin and tried to shorten it up with some less English, but I think he has missed it, and
He hates what he's done
everything
there.
is open.
Oh,
Now, a Dick Jaspers, 40 years old, 45 years old, he would throw a 10 or a 12 or something in your face with this position.
he has to punish him for that bad mistake. He's going right side. He could go left side of the white. He's going right side.
No, I think it's a 50-50 decision here. Maybe this one just gives the
Feels
best
better.
position. White falls naturally into the corner. Lots of freedom here. You could hit the red almost anywhere to get a good position.
Now the way Dick has played it into the corner is creating a melon for himself. The amateur will often put it in the corner and freeze it to both rails and have a super small target.
Just avoiding the kiss there, and the
Good shot,
result
good
is
position. And here comes the punishment for Martin Horn's bad mistake. He's going to have to sit in the chair and wonder, will this be 5? Will this be 9? Will this be 14? It's going to hurt. That's for sure.
Good chance here. Of course, he can choose to play long, long, short. Can also go twice around the table. Let's see what he's going the short way. Long, long, short. He doesn't want to take any risk with kisses. Deep into the corner.
Too deep.
JASPERS, 3.
Only 3 and defense.
Yeah, Martin is happy with that, I think.
Yes. It's like a mild punishment. Only 3.
And this is not really a safety shot. One cushion first, red ball and out of the corner. Nice percentage, nice chance here for Martin.
Would you call this 50-50, make or miss? Bravo. Good shot.
50-50, yeah, maybe 50-50. It's a very, let's say it's a very good chance to score. You have lots of freedom there. You can hit even thinner, or yeah, as long as the amount of English you put into your cue ball is right and you hit that a little bit good. Close to the kiss. There's one more kiss, but it will not happen because he scores on the way down.
Yes, the 5 rail score much better than the 7 rail score for this shot.
Can he play 3 cushions off the red here with some reverse? No, he can't. He has to draw that, and he doesn't seem to like it.
He's looking at the short, long, long.
Yeah, that is not an easy bank shot.
But he does a good job.
Really good at bank shots, and he's showing it. And here is another one. Cushion first on the yellow, maybe. Or another long, short, long with just a little bit of left English. No, I should say right English. I'm looking at him like this, and it looks like left, but it's of course right. Into the corner, a little bit of English.
No.
Too short.
So a little run of 3 to answer Jasper's run of 3, and we are at the halfway point with a 9-point lead from Martin Horn. 25 points to 16 in 13 innings, and we'll be right back. We are back at the second semi-final of the World Championship in Sharm el-Sheikh. We had a few minutes interval, give the players the opportunity to go to the bathroom, do whatever, throw some water in their face, think about their sins. And we are watching Martin Horn against Dick Jaspers with a 25 to 16 point lead after 13 innings. Torbjörn, who's your new favorite?
I have no idea. Martin looks very confident, but he always looks confident even when he's not playing well. So he has a kind of face puts on when it's game time. Dick almost always looks the same. Yesterday he looked a little edgy, but today he's looking fine. But he's not scoring. He has had some very difficult positions. That's why he has 16 points in 13 innings.
But if anybody can make a comeback, it's him. Has a tricky ticky. Not an easy one. Ooh,
not bad.
Made it look easy.
Yeah, but now he freezes the red. His cue ball goes to the cushion.
He really deserved a better point in this one.
He's smiling a little bit. He's saying, okay, another difficult one, but this is still possible. I think he can play cross table here after red, maybe. He's playing white ball.
What is he going to play?
Short, long. This time he's going to play short, long, long, short.
JASPERS 1.
Safety option. Not bad. Maybe not a good bank shot for Martin. He's looking at 3-cushion bank shot, long, short, long, but needs a thin hit on the red to score. Not very thin, but not one of the easiest bank shots.
And he's going to take a timeout because the seconds are ticking. Maybe he's making up his mind. Do I want to hit red first or do I want to hit the long rail first?
Yeah, red first is risky. It has to be thin then. But
Yes.
he can just play 2 chances. Just try
Thin
thin. Maybe
or
he hits the
thin,
cushion
but
first.
there's a space between. And that's the
This is what-
space.
This is what's not allowed to happen.
Needed to be a little longer for the
Second time.
little cut shot or a little shorter for the bank shot.
So close.
It wasn't nice. The way it was positioned was not friendly. So a typical JASPERS comeback, 8 points behind.
And this point is still not made. Needs to make sure the red is out of the way.
And he does that. No kiss,
Very good.
no problem. Can he see the white?
I think so, but I think he will still play red.
He would like to play off the white if he could see a little more of it.
I think he can see enough, but I still think he might play red here. Maybe he looks like he's aiming for white.
Blue.
Very thin hit on the red. Little bit thinner, it would have given him a nicer position. This is still okay, I think. Thin here to escape the kiss. Less English. Very good. Scoring from behind. No guarantee for position, but he's all right. He's fine here.
I think he has a thin hit off the white now to continue the run.
This was such a good shot.
Yes, it
Everything
was.
perfect. He doesn't even need a thin hit here. Oh, maybe that's more difficult.
Four.
Horn's lead disappearing. 8 points turns into 4 points. And the world number 1 is at the table. You never know how many he's gonna make.
Yeah, it can go so fast. It just stops missing. I think he should play. No, I will not say what I think he should play.
And again, time ticking away. He's just before the timeout. Just in time.
White.
Very good shot.
Has to work for these. Again, the balls are lined up. Cannot see the back ball of the 3.
Still not very close to the first object ball either, so some work to do here. But one thing you know about this, if you make it, probably you have a good one afterwards. Nice. He liked that.
6.
Perfect. No, he would have preferred that white to not be so close to the rail.
I think it's also an advantage if he wants to. If you're gonna draw it to play short, long, and around the table, it's even better if it's frozen.
But
More easy.
if it's like 5 centimeters off the rail, he has an easy short angle.
Not so easy. Red is a little close to the cushion. And he's going for this, so that's easier when it's close to the cushion, but he takes a kiss again.
JASPERS 6.
6 points, 25-23.
And the tester for the German here, he's seeing his lead melt away. Needs to make this cross table shot, which he should, but under pressure it's not at all so easy.
That looked very solid.
Perfect.
Never in doubt.
Can he play a ticky here? The yellow is not close to the short cushion. Should be space enough. Less spin. Ooh.
Ooh.
1.
Maybe
He'll be disappointed.
put too much spin on it or just play too soft. Yeah, cue ball started spinning. It had a curve there after hitting the red, so maybe should have given it a little more speed.
A little push.
Mistake number 1 for the German.
That looks like a natural for Dick, but he is a bit on the short side.
JASPERS 0.
Unexpected miss. Played a good red there. Maybe he didn't want to hit more of the red because he would lose position, but now he's lost the point.
Chance for Martin.
That's short.
0.
Hit a little bit too much of that red ball.
So who will wake up first from this little stalemate? Jasper's digging in, raising the cue. Gonna play 4 rails. Five rails.
1.
Yes.
Made it.
Nice. Those replays.
He even said sorry there to Martin for that thin hit, but he doesn't have to. He made the point. Nice
That's
control.
nicely played. Did everything right. Where's the red going this time?
I think he will escape thin here. Yeah,
He does.
thin with extra speed,
3.
and then that happens. Now he might get lucky to get a bank shot. This happens so many times when you try to shorten up a shot and you shorten it up enough, but only enough for the point, not enough for position. he's going to play short, long, short. That's strange.
Gutsy.
Mm.
Jaspers 3.
But he gets away with it nicely. Terrible position now for the German.
And we are all square. We're playing a match to 24 points now. 26-26.
Two very, very tight semi-finals.
It's more or less the same as the last one.
Playing short, long, short, long, long. He needs speed here, I think. Cannot play it softly.
Hold 0.
Just out of reach. Missed the corner. Ah, he missed the corner. Perfectly placed necktie, bow tie, or what's it called in English?
Bow tie.
Bow tie. That we cannot say about his opponent, but that is one of his trademarks.
He does not excel in bow tie placement, you said yesterday. Oh,
Jaspers 0.
that's a short, long, short that he left a little bit long.
I think he's boiling Martin now a little bit. He's letting him swing at nothing. The old Raymond Köhlemann's tactic. Just let the opponent destroy his stroke on trying to score on these horrible positions. But Martin gives it a really good try here. Is it short enough?
That's
Wow,
just
what a shot.
fantastic shot. That is technically so good, what he does there.
Yeah, that was the most beautiful, most perfect stroke in the match until now, I think.
Shot of the match by Martin Horn.
And everything open now.
And of course, when your opponent plays defense and you produce a shot like that and you follow it by a run, it hurts.
Now he needs the yellow to come out.
And he needs to be able to see it.
He does. Both sides. He's so good at these draw shots. I think he has a four cushion, no four cushion option, so he has to play the draw shot, and he likes them.
Plays it with maximum English.
3.
Enough. Not really maximum anymore because it was so slow, but
It was
enough.
dying.
Dying English. Yeah, you wrote something about that.
I did.
Here it's already dying out a little bit, and in the end just has enough to score. Brave shot to play that so softly. Very thin here, that will give him a perfect position.
Now that was the nicest way of hitting the yellow.
And now Dick Jaspers surely asking himself, why did I play that safety shot? Normally he's not a very defensive player. He can close the door sometimes when he wants to, but normally he's going for the points.
I think he just expected to make that short, long shot he was playing. He usually makes those. But the speed was, like automatic defensive speed, because that's how you play them.
Yeah, sometimes you, like I said in the previous match, you're just happy with the defense you create, but should not lose concentration on the points. Now he might be stuck here behind the balls, not so good.
But we have to make, at this point, we have to make Horn a 60-40 favorite to end up in the final against Joku.
Very short discussion here between Martin and the referee. Do I have 5 or 6? Martin decided he has 6. Referee agreed. Should be a discussion between the referee and the scorekeeper, I believe, but anyway. But I disagree, not 60-40 Martin. It's still a 50-50 match. Martin tries to sneak this one in. Speed is enough. Is it long enough?
It is.
7.
He shortened this up with the speed that much that he almost missed it short.
So how many should Horn run before you agree with me that he's a 60-40 favorite?
8.
8.
So
okay.
it's about this shot.
Okay. Let's see.
So now he's a 60-40 favorite.
8.
Cross table or long, long, short? Long, long, short I think he's playing. Yes, perfect.
9.
And he gets a cue ball out.
Never in doubt.
Yellow is not frozen.
Run goes to 9.
And he does have a short angle. It is a little narrow, but he doesn't care. He just attacks it.
Does he need negative English on this one? No,
just
plays
no
it.
English.
No, plays
He's
it
so
natural. Rolling ball, no English. Run goes to 10. Still has position. And these are worrying times for Dick Jaspers, because his opponent is feeling better than he does.
This does not look good.
No.
Do you think he has some health problem? I've never seen him like that in the chair. Draw shot with spin. Normally easy task for the German. So good at those.
11.
Yeah, he is hard. Mentally hard like a rock.
And that was a good shot he played there.
I think it's not such a technical shot. It's just you have to believe that you can make it and just do things right. And he's so good at that. Favorite to make this one too, of course.
12.
Exactly doubled the red out of the way.
Now
Very
he has
full and into the short rail. Perfect.
a pretty easy 5 cushion shot here, but he needs the referee to clean the ball to make sure that it's going to be long enough. I don't think it changes much, but at the same time he has to make sure the yellow doesn't disturb.
And this beautiful run
It came off a safety shot from Dick
came off
Jaspers.
a short, long short by Jaspers that he played with some extra speed for defense.
But it was a difficult one.
He left Horn a very difficult shot, 4 or 6 rail line, and Horn hit it absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, that was a shot of the match you said then, and now the shot of the tournament, or it has to be growing now after these 12 points.
What do you want when you are in a semi-final and the scoreline is 26-26? That's a perfect moment to make a high run. And
24.
Horn is doing just that.
24 would be nice.
Oh, he's halfway.
You think he can get the kiss out here? A little thinner than you normally want?
He's going long and needs to find the ball. There's a gap. Has the ball. Run goes to 13. And it's the Martin Horn show again, like it was yesterday. Man, is he playing well.
Yeah, much better than his opponent. Dick did not look perfect in the quarterfinal. It was a good fight. He was always a good fighter, of course.
Of course.
But Martin is a brilliant player here. Wonderful run here. Now what does red do? It goes away,
No, it's
but
long.
no point.
It's long.
On 30.
So there ends the run. 13 points for Martin Horn and a big lead now, 39 to 26 in 18 innings. Jaspers has a mountain to climb.
Yeah, I know in your country you don't have any high mountains, but
Wow, we have a few hills.
so if Dick is used to climbing those mountains, this is a little bit higher, but he was never afraid of these scores. He is exactly the same player now as if he was 10 points in front. Saying that, we haven't seen so much of that during this match and the match before, his quarterfinal against Bury yesterday, Jeremy Bury. That was a struggle.
Now this one he can make 3 or 4 rails, it looks like. 4 rails. That's good.
But
The red is not perfect.
it was surely not necessary to put the red there. He could have given it a little extra speed, avoiding that, but then okay, then he would have pushed the white further down, so yeah, kind of tricky to negotiate those things.
Knowing Dick, he's going to go inside, long, he's going to go long.
One of the few players in the world who doesn't use reverse English for these shots. He normally
hits them
just plays
perfectly.
without English.
But that was not the perfect hit. He misses it short. Martin Horn will be happy to be back at the table.
He got a lucky break there. I think he still has a 3 cushion off the yellow.
That last roll.
So close to the ball, but might still get there.
This is where a centimeter can make all the difference. Roland Fortom has forbidden me to use the term inch. I have to say centimeter. Half inch, quarter inch. Cannot say that anymore.
I agree with Roland, our good friend.
So that's a great shot by Horn.
So good. 2 fingers on the butt of the cue. Enough to create enough draw. Didn't hit the red ball perfectly. I'm curious if he's going to play a bank shot. Is he playing? He is playing the bank shot.
2 rails first.
Might create the perfect angle.
There's
Yes.
a reward. No, not quite. He could have been mightily rewarded. Maybe he has a double chance shot here.
I think he has, and he can also make the yellow disappear.
If he has 4 rails or 6 rails, he's surely going to make this.
We will see. If he uses a lot of speed, he has 2 chances. Yes, he does. And that was actually one of the best positions he has had in the whole match.
And Horn is getting closer and closer to a final against Joklu. What a surprise that would be. 2 great players eliminating 2 of the major favorites. Jaspers and Zanetti. Zanetti already out. Jaspers in grave danger of going out. Too aggressive on that one.
Yes, but might still almost get away with it. This is still a good position, but it's nothing that you can just already mark the point.
It's 42-28 in 19 innings. Martin Horn is delivering the goods as he did yesterday.
Looking impressive.
He's producing. And Jaspers needs a big, big fight back. A comeback.
Not very lucky here how he hits the white ball. Sends it to the corner, but still doesn't open up. Is he going 5 cushions here? Thin ball. Little short, but I think he's okay. Now he needs a draw shot off the red.
I'm amazed that he made that one. When he was lining up the shot, I thought he was going to be short even if he hit the corner. And he did hit the corner perfectly.
Did everything right there.
And he was long enough.
Brave enough, using speed and lots of English. Still hitting correctly. Doesn't seem to like the draw shot off the red here, which he normally plays pretty well.
Rail first?
He's going for short cushion first, long and short. No. Changed his mind, he will go for the draw shot.
And Martin Horn has managed his time so well. He has 3 timeouts left and he's on 42 points.
But he hasn't even been close to using the 30 seconds. I mean, he's always... He's ready after 20 seconds. He's already sent the ball away. This is long. Longish.
It's long.
JASPERS 2, third timeout.
Tester for Martin here. He wants to play the short angle of the yellow because then he can play soft from that cue ball position. From the red he needs a big stroke and you don't want to do that from with a cue ball like that. This is still pretty okay.
I think the short angle is on.
Between 1 and 2 tips of English and then you can just see where you hit the yellow.
No.
That's the safety variation of the shot.
Yeah, but he missed it by several centimeters.
Yeah, but he needed exact corner hit and he might just have taken this into consideration. If I hit the wrong cushion, it's going to be dead safe.
Tough shot for Jaspers.
But he makes those. Reverse English here.
Oh,
One.
what a shot to pull out at such a time. Well, he's the #1 in the world for a reason. Look at this.
Not a very good cueing action,
No,
but
but
still
look
got the,
at the result.
got the job done.
Oh, you need such good judgment to know what that cue ball will do when it hits the last 2 cushions, that corner. How does it come out of that corner? Phenomenal shot by Jaspers. That one quite a bit easier, but he's played it well for position. And if we are going to see a comeback, it will be now. This is the moment for him to run 10, be back in the match.
Looks a lot like the Choklu's first match point, where he got a kiss. Only the second object ball was in the short cushion, but it's the same shot. Oops.
3.
Did not get a kiss, says sorry. But the run is running. I guess he won't miss anything now unless it's absolutely impossible to make. I've played against this player many times.
Beautiful replay of Jasper's body language. Yeah, you two have met on more than 100 occasions. And you know him so well.
I know that the 12-point lead is completely useless when you're approaching the end of the match. And that was lucky, he mishit it. Went the wrong side of the kiss. Again said sorry, so that's 3 times sorry in 4 shots. He wanted to play the right ball away first. completely mishit it. Like 2 centimeters too thin, still had the point.
But you have to admire the sportsmanship of these guys, acknowledging that they are lucky. They don't try to pass off a bad shot as a good shot. They don't pretend. They're just honest about it. I love that.
It can be tempting sometimes. We make a fantastic shot and
It was actually a
and
fluke.
it's the wrong way and
Yes.
it's a fluke and you don't say anything. It's tempting, but
I know it's tempting.
yeah, it's not nice.
We've all been in that situation.
This was a very good shot. As I said, I don't expect him to miss anything now in this situation until it gets almost impossible.
This is the comeback kid. 42-30 has turned into 42-35. Still a 7-point deficit.
He's playing again long short and I expect him to make it. Oh no, far away.
No, not this time.
JASPERS 5.
That is maybe difference between Dick Jasper 10 years ago and today. Has to be getting old. Do you think?
He's younger than you, Torbjörn.
Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. That was nice. Oops, oops, oops.
Ooh.
That's completely choked.
That's a bad hit by Horn.
Wow.
0.
We don't see that often, but total miss hit. Full into the kiss. Maybe he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, so the little run of 5 didn't do much for Dick, but it maybe changed something in Martin's head.
I think a warning sign went off in Martin's head. The guy's still here.
Yeah, and Dick saw his miss. Oop, that was also not so well hit, but it's still good.
1.
He has it, and Martin is suffering.
Yeah, that was a nice millimeter there for Dick.
He sees
Almost
that.
missed it.
He sees that thin hit, and he sees the result. Such a big difference. If this had missed,
Position would have been for the
For
other
Martin.
player. Yes. Very important millimeter there.
big difference.
And now we're back to 50-50. Now it's a 50-50 match.
Well, the advantage is still with the German, 6-point lead, but Jaspers is at the table. Has a chance. I say it's 55-45 now.
Dick
But that's just to disagree with you.
yeah, I appreciate that because I'm just throwing things out here and hoping that everybody accepts it. But Dick is so good at these moments. Normally always stronger when it gets important. And now it is important. He might just make these 15 points in 2 innings and it looks like he's just practicing.
It's possible.
And Martin's still needing 8 points. 8 points is a bunch of points.
If Jaspers can finish in the next 3 innings, he will play 2 average and be in the final. And everything will be back to normal.
Not playing red ball here.
He's going for a
Big
big
draw here.
stroke.
Needs to hit it perfectly that it doesn't die and still gets short enough. Great shot.
4.
He's pulling them out of the bag now. The world number 1 does not want to lose this match. Run of 4, 42-39. Long, long, short.
5.
He's starting to look awesome, Torbjörn.
Yeah, he's looking
His body language has totally changed.
he's looking normal again,
Yes.
like the devastating killer.
He's looking like Dick Jaspers right now.
Very different from
Which he did not do the first 25, 27 points.
no, but still he still looked better than yesterday against Bury. He looked really edgy in the beginning of that match, and never really looked good throughout the whole match. Now everything is, like the Germans say, in butter.
6.
Gets this one too.
And Martin Horn will be worried now because the steam train, the Jaspers freight train, is barreling through Sharm el-Sheikh.
Got a little bit lucky there, but anyway, if he had missed it, there would have been nothing for Martin to play at.
And
That
that's
is a surprise.
a surprise mistake by Jaspers. The run ends at 6.
And Martin gets a bank shot, but with the balls frozen, not easy.
He's totally back in the match, 42-41. Anybody's match.
Difficult bank shot now for Martin. This is almost to the corner, and the corner is the most difficult thing to hit on a bank shot.
Has to make this.
Ah,
You
but
feel he has to make this.
it's not easy. It's a horrible bank shot, this one. Just a little bit shorter than the corner. You should be able to feel that, but difficult stuff.
Timeout for the German,
He's calculating.
very understandably.
Many times go long these. That one was narrowly short.
And how expensive will that half centimeter be?
Oh. So close. Question is, does Dick Jaspers have a cross table shot here?
Horn still looks cool. No signs of panic.
No kiss. Good shot. Yeah, Horn's biggest problem now is that he needs to get back to the table.
This
And
now looks like a 40-60 match in Jasper's advantage. Things have changed.
I think it's even worse. But what we do have, we have a race to 8 now.
Very nice.
A race to 8 to go to the final.
We had a super exciting first semi-final, and the second one is of the same caliber. Close.
2.
He doesn't make any mistakes anymore.
Makes everything now.
Each player with 2 timeouts left is very tight, equal opportunities, but this is a good shot for Dick. Doesn't have to worry. Try to make it. If he doesn't, position will be no good for Martin.
And this time he's left one long.
But he uses a lot of speed there. Does he give Martin a cross table? Yeah, he does. He can play. He can just roll it back, long, long, short, and play an even better safety shot, and with a good chance of making it too. Too much speed there from Jaspers. Defensive mistake.
So this is going to go left side of the yellow. Long rail, short rail. If he misses,
Very heavy contact
very heavy,
there.
very heavy.
That was a bad contact and a free bank shot for Dick Jaspers.
Will hurt.
This one you play doesn't matter which way he plays, this or that way.
And this is the first time that Horn's body language indicates how badly that hurt and how worried he is about the JASPERS comeback. Is Dick gonna steal this match away from the German?
One.
That could have gone wrong, that bank shot.
Yeah, I think he was pretty safe here. He could hit red first or white first. That was one bank shot that I expected him to make. He has another bank shot here, but he will not play it. He has a very nice 4-cushion bank shot, but he plays short, long, short with some extra speed for
He's reconsidering.
safety.
I think he's gonna look at your line.
No, he's always going to play short, long, short. I would play the bank shot. It's so tempting.
It's inviting the way the white and the red are lined up.
Have a good chance for a position should you make it.
And you can hit the white any thickness, doesn't matter, thin, thick, you'll make. But he's back to the short, long, short.
Yeah, it's his shot, so he should play this. Very good,
No,
but not good enough.
Both line up.
But he did use that extra speed. Did he get lucky? The red is close to the cushion. If it isn't, good chance for Martin.
and you have a feeling that Martin needs to finish this in, let's say, 1 or 2 innings. These last 8 points to be in the final.
He's going to play around the table here. Pretty thin on the red. Right side English. This goes to the corner. And
Horrible
gives
luck.
position.
Horrible luck for the German.
A little bit too thin.
That heavy contact in the last inning and this shot ending up in the corner may seal his fate. How many more innings are you going to get?
It all depends on how this one falls out. Probably a sure point.
One.
And here comes. He's looking. He's wasting 4 seconds on that one, which he will never play. Of course, he's going to play left side of white, 3 cushions.
He already knew that. Needs 5 more.
So I predict that the German will not play again. Here nothing can freeze, so open position. Only a bad contact here with the red can stop him, I think. Ooh, there it
that
was.
Sounded
There it was.
heavy.
There it was.
How did you know?
Late
Mr.
in the match.
Blomdahl, how did
Late
you
in the
know?
match, and exactly that angle. That it's the most dangerous.
You predicted the heavy contact and it happened.
And he still missed it by nothing. And it is the red ball, so you're not likely to ask to clean the red ball because there's no chalk on that one. It's only on your cue ball, but exactly that shot with a little spin, dangerous for Butage.
One.
Did the yellow go too far?
The first of 8 for Martin Horn, and I think he's closed off the angle to the corner, or can he just? Yes, he thinks he can.
He can still reach it, but I think he has a shot off the yellow as well.
No, it's going to be short, long, short to the yellow.
Yeah, maybe
Long, short, long. Excuse me.
maybe there should not be any discussion here. This is so easy. There's no discussion. Of course, he should play that. Creating a chance for himself here. Went very close to that kiss to bring the red to that side of the table. But he wasn't very lucky. I think he has a little problem here.
No easy shot. Off.
Very, very
The
thin
red.
here.
Ooh, this is difficult.
Otherwise, yellow will hit red, and maybe in the end it will hit the cue ball. Dangerous stuff.
And he's made it short.
Still good.
Good. That was a touchy little contact. If you have to hit so thin and you have to make the cue ball line short enough for 5 rails.
That was not at all easy, but it was a little bit a shot to nothing. Dick would have had a kind of a very diagonal position had he missed it.
Now there's a little space behind the yellow to find the 3rd rail. And he hasn't.
Very close, yeah. He was disappointed there. Gave it a very good try.
45 to 46. What a tense affair this is turning into. I still think he should have made this one, given the margin he had there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he had to adjust the English. He couldn't use full spin. That made it harder. If you can just give everything and full English, that would have given him a 2-cushion shot. So he had to hold back a little. I think that's the way I judged the angle. It makes it a little bit harder.
What does Dick have here?
Not much, but he will give it a good try. Try to create a shot to nothing. Make the white ball go short, 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 and back to where his chair is. That short cushion. But you can't play. Yeah, you have to be careful. The yellow might also come to that side of the table if you miss it, you know, on that side. So he will probably play less English, long cushion, and cross the table, and then see what happens. Long, long, short, long is almost impossible here. So the best option would be 3 times long cushion, staying above the red, but he's frozen to the long cushion. So how will he get a good draw here?
I don't know. We'll see.
I think,
He's JASPERS. He can do things.
by the way, his cue ball is not exactly frozen. Oh, what a horrible position. Can he play red? He might play red ball because there is not much. Not much on the white, but there is no safe from red.
He's going to.
He's aiming at red ball.
Yes.
Long, long, short with the right side English. Oh yeah, that's a possibility. Yes,
That's
good.
the shot. Perfect.
He makes it long, short, long. Wow. I think we have to change our mind about the shot of the game. Wow, what a shot. Here we can see it, a little bit reverse. Wow,
Fantastic shot.
absolutely amazing.
That could give him a place in the final.
Four cushion shot here. Try to get it short. Try to get it long, I mean. Sorry about that. Good shot.
The world #1 needs 2 more. It's heartbreak for Horn if he makes them.
And
Played a fantastic tournament.
it's inning number 25, like you said. He will
play
the
2
end.
average, and
Finish in 25 innings.
everything will be back to normal.
This is good.
Three.
And needs
That's
only
much.
one more.
Match point. This man can do the impossible sometimes. He was really playing poorly, didn't have positions, struggled first half of the match. Big lead for the German, and still JASPERS manages to turn it around. Unbelievable.
Cross table shot for the final. Needs a perfect hit. And he avoids the kiss.
Gets it.
Wow.
Dick JASPERS is in the final, beats Martin Holm.
Nice
50
comeback.
points to 45 in 25 innings, and he will play against Murat Nacioglu. We will be back in an hour. Thank you, Torbjörn.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you, billiard fans. There's more to come from Sharm el Sheikh.